If you're a heating and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, why should you study storytelling after sales basic mastery? And why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Suffinbell, coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business and a fantastic day to talk about you. You know, it's not uncommon for salespeople, entrepreneurs, anybody to want to get better at what they do so they could be at the top of the game, so they could have bragging rights and close some deals. And so one of the things that people struggle with a lot is the ability to tell a story. And, you know, nobody really sits you down, says, hey, here's what you should do to tell a story. They don't have a process for you. And most people suck at telling a story. Like you know, you've got a friend, you got a family member when you're like, oh my goodness, the story is going to be long and drawn out and there's going to be no point at the end and I'm going to get confused. You don't want to have that happen to your buyer or your client. And the reason for that is you only have so much bandwidth in a sales call. You only have so much information that you can give. You only have so much information that they can give. And if you're using up all that bandwidth of trying to figure out a story, then it's your ability to persuade or influence could be being wasted. And when you know how to tell a compelling story, it helps your presentation. Some people call it a pitch. Okay? I'm not a big fan of that. I don't want to be pitched to. I'd rather be presented to. And so your ability to tell a straight line story, a compelling story, a masterful story gets people to pay attention to you. When you tell a poor story, it repels. It pushes people away, and you can have a fantastic presentation, and then go off the rails on telling story. I've seen this happen a lot, especially for newer salespeople. Is like they get bored with like, all right, I know I need to learn a sales process, and I know I need to do a bunch of stuff, but I would rather be the center of attention. I'd rather tell a story, and their stories suck. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to this URL, type it into a browser, drop in your name, your email address, maybe your phone number. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel, which means private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. You'll get emails from me, and occasionally I try to sell you stuff, okay? See, that's a story. Short to the point, couple of facts. What you want to do is make sure that you're not telling stories that are dangerous. A dangerous story is, hey, I went out and I got bit by a snake and almost died. The reason why this is dangerous is there's negativity involved. A negative story in a sales presentation that doesn't belong should not be there. Now, if you're selling an antidote to a snake venom and you're like, hey, I was out hiking in the woods, got bit by a snake, and the antidote saved my life, that's a fantastic story because that's a product that you sell. I don't know how many times I would go out with a salesperson and we would get 70, 80, 90% of the way through the sales presentation. And the salesperson goes off the rails and starts telling stories that either A, make no sense, B, have to take a lot of effort to sort, and it's out of nervous energy, or C, has a negative consequence ending. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. Had a new sales guy riding with me one time. I did the work, then they did the work. I did the work, then they did the work. And I was happening to train heating air conditioning technicians at the time. So we go to this house. Homeowner doesn't want to engage. I get the homeowner engaged. Homeowner doesn't want to talk about a membership plan. I got the homeowner talking about a membership plan. We are about to sign the document. Document's on the table, right? Technician that was with me looks over and says, oh, you got a dog? Like, the dog has been there for 90 minutes. I know, like, my brain's just starting to explode at this point. Yeah, I got a dog. Homeowner. Yeah, I got a dog. Technician. I had a dog once. Me, please stop talking. Please stop talking. Please stop talking. Homeowner. Oh, cool. What kind of dog did you have? Technician. A pit bull. Me, please stop talking. Please stop talking. Please stop talking. Technician. Yeah, I had to put it down. No. So I'll give you the rest of the story, okay? Without me freaking out. Technician goes off the rails, and every time that he added more to the story, you could see the emotions of the homeowner that I was working with go down. You could see like the angst on their face. It turns out that this guy had a pit bull. The pit bull attacked a kid. the kid had to go to the hospital, the dog had to be put down, and the technician got sued. But the way that this story went is every time the homeowner asked a question, you could see that they went from to. So we get out to the vehicle and I go, hey, tech, dude, what was that? Oh, I was just having fun, just having a conversation. I'm like, okay, let's talk about this. Had the homeowner turned from being upset with the company to being on board with the company? Yes, true or false? True. Had the homeowner ready to do a membership plan? Well, I don't know. The guy ended up not working out. Let's just put it that way. But you need to know when the right time and place is to either A, tell a story, or B, how to structure it. And being able to tell a story as a salesperson, as a closer, is a friend of yours. And you got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.